Hello everybody, welcome to AS Motorsport. Aditya Sharma here. So today we basically decided to start talking about tuning. We're gonna cover what the terminologies, pattern, lingo goes around tuning in India specifically, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ पे मतलब सबको पता ही है there are many types of stages, there are many types of additions that you could do to your car to add more performance, etc. So we'll start with what all can be tuned in a car. Not all of them, but majority of the performance segment cars, right? So you have engine transmission tuning, then you have sound system tuning, then you have something which has come out currently in passenger cars, which is suspension tuning. If you're equipped or you're running a suspension that has the feature to be tuned, right? So today in specific, we're going to be talking about engine and transmission tuning, because that is something that we do here on a daily basis along with regular service, etc. So yeah, engine tuning now again gets defined in जो stages यहाँ पे अब लोग बोलते हैं. There is no hard and fast rule that it's to be called the same, but it's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, then you also have stage 2 plus, then you also have stage 3 plus. We've recently also seen stage 4 cars being built, which has a completely different definition to itself. Now I'll run you through them by the numerological order. So stage 1 is your basic software tuning. There is no compulsion to have an hardware change. Now stage 1, what happens is we basically at AS Motorsport with our partners at APR, GT Tuners, Quantum and XSP for transmission, what we do is we see under the limits of the stock format that includes your stock your stock catalytic converter, your stock exhaust, intake, etc. What is the maximum safe horsepower that we can provide, right? Now stage 1, to be honest, throughout manufacturers or tune providers is usually similar. Now again, this is a questionable statement, but yeah, we've seen multiple people on multiple other channels also compare this. So हम भी मानते हैं कि maybe it is similar, although we've never tried any other tuner apart from the ones that we mentioned because we deal with them. Now stage 1, like I said, only goes around your software, nothing to do with mechanical. Just come in, get a flash, drive it, whatever stock format, you'll get maximum capability out of it. Now let's move to something which, honestly speaking, is the largest seller in India, right? Which are stage 2 tunes. Now stage 2 is where the project car journey for many people starts, right? You'll see a lot of people today telling you that it's their dream to have a stage 2 car. Either if somebody buys a car, they basically want to take it up to that level. What is stage 2? Now stage 2 for us, there are many tuners in India जो कहते हैं कि डाउन पाइप डालना ज़रूरी नहीं है, कैटलिटिक कन्वर्टर मत निकालो, चल जाएगा, पॉप्स एंड बैंग्स रन कर लो. No comments on that, but with us, a stage 2 is equivalent to a compulsory DCAT downpipe. Now, anything post the CAT, which is after the DCAT, the CAT back system is again up to the customer. It's not a compulsory add-on that you require to make the requested power via the stage 2 map. And then after that, we promote that you get air intake. If not an air intake, we always suggest to get a drop-in filter. Now here's something interesting that you'll see with us, right? We only suggest dry drop-in filters, right? Because majority of the cars that we tune, say about 70% of them, run MAF. So mass airflow जो होता है, अब what basically happens is every car that is running a mass airflow sensor, once you put these wet BMC, K&N, the oiled drop-in air filters, within the next 1000 kilometers, the mass airflow system gets coated. it basically gets coated with something which is basically nothing but that same oil that you've applied, and it starts fooling the motor, right? So when it starts fooling the motor, your engine basically will not run right. We've seen check engine lights, we've seen drop in power, because it doesn't know what it has to do. The system is just going haywire, right? So we always suggest dry filters. We were promoting HPI for a while. Now we are okay with AEM. AEM again is now a K&N subsidiary. K&N makes wet filters, AEM makes dry filters. You guys can hit that up. So that's one part of it. And after that, again, stage 2, coming back to software remap, hardware changes are required. We say compulsorily for you to either get a race cat, for example, which is a lower cell, right? For people who are aware of it will understand, others can hit it up on Google, because you have lower cell cats which basically are better flowing than your stock cat, and or else just go DCAT. Race cat or DCAT is the option. Then after that, like I said earlier, intake, again, we suggest it so that, you know, with the air, the higher the amount of air that you take in, better it is. Now cold air intakes obviously are a blessing for turbocharged engines. So if you can run that in, nothing like it. Then the next minute we move to the territorial war that everybody thinks about. Stage 2 or stage 2 क्या है, stage 2 plus क्या है? अब I could be wrong, पर मेरे मुताबिक stage 2 plus वो होता है when people actually put in an intercooler, run charge pipes, either run a high pressure fuel pump or an upgraded low pressure fuel pump or a delivery pump, whatever, right? So what you are now doing is, from the baseline of your stage 2, you are now building ahead, right? Stage 3 obviously is, you know, you get a bigger turbo, etc. But you are below that, you have not reached that, but you're little beyond stage 2. So that, according to me, is stage 2 plus. Now if somebody has anything else to say, you can feel free to say that, but this is my terminology that I use, and multiple customers of mine also address it similarly. So मैं तो उस पे stick करूँगा. Now coming to something that I love, all of my project cars now are stage 3. So it is a joy that is unmatched, right? So stage 3 is big turbo, right? So any car with a turbocharger, WAG groups mostly are majorly moved to stage 3 from us. As we speak right now, we are doing 2 BMWs that you will soon be seeing. Both of them are now moving stage 3. Both are diesels. That should be a hint for you. They've done a beautiful job at Valley Run, so that should be another video. But yeah, coming to stage 3 now. So now if you take the cross reference of stage 2 plus, now the factor that makes you stage 3 is a bigger turbo. If you have a DSG or a ZF transmission, then your transmissions also go to stage 3, right? Because bigger turbo, more lifted torque, you'll obviously have more torque, more power. So now the curve has to be oriented in a manner that the power can be put down, right? Although 80% of power only is usually put down, because 20% you will definitely have wheel spin no matter what, because the car is now making obnoxious amount of power for that particular chassis, right? So it was never prepared for that. So stage 3 again, you have many people say stage 3 plus, etc, etc, etc. According to me, stage 3 is where you can go completely bonkers. Bigger turbo, upgraded fuel kit. You can also have a meth kit running. You can have intercooler spray hose. You can have like various other things. But yeah, when you come to us for stage 3, we have like a very basic requirement list that we have for everybody. Big turbo, big intercooler, air intake for sure. If not, your stock airbox with the drop-in dry filter, so that the car gets what it asks, right? There is a requested amount of air, that delivered amount of air. Let's keep it similar. Let's not strain the whole intake system, right? So more air, more fuel, car makes more power. No rocket science, everybody knows it. Dialed in properly with the help of our tuners, we are happily providing people like amazing smiles per gallon. Is what we call it. So yeah, so that was stage 1, stage 2, stage 2 plus, and stage 3 for you. Now stage 4. Now we've not done any stage 4 car yet. we do plan to do one this year. By stage 4, our meaning, our dialect is basically fully built engine, a bigger turbo, slightly bigger than what usually people go for stage 3, and we're gonna also plan to run method, right? So this is what makes it stage 4 for us. Various other people in various other countries would call it something different. So again, it's something that we are retaining to India. यहाँ पे हम ऐसी बात करते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारे ग्रुप्स में हम ऐसी बात करते हैं, यहाँ पे हमारे जितने कार क्लब्स हैं, जितने कार ग्रुप्स हैं, we all address it like that over here. So yeah, so this is what I wanted everybody to know. And the other myth that I wanted to also bust about tuning is that everybody, you know, majority of the customers, whenever they come in for a tune, they question, अच्छा मैं करा तो लूँगा, mileage drop होगी, wear and tear होगा. Let's be honest, you will definitely have accelerated wear and tear. Nobody can take that away, right? Because you are now making the car work a little more harder, right? So you're pushing it a little beyond what it came off from the factory. Although under the threshold, that's how we do it. Then the next question is mileage को क्या होगा? With sedate driving, आप आराम से चलाओ, it will give you in fact much better numbers than usual. Now, spirited runs continuously, again, completely depend on how you drive, but it will definitely not be a drastical difference, because I currently drive around 2 stage 3 cars and both of them offer me double-digit mileages, and I can definitely add to that we basically don't just take a reading from the odometer, we go tank to tank. That's how I've measured. Then I've also checked the odometer. So yeah, with us you don't really see much of a change in mileage. So yeah, that's it for today. So stay tuned for the next one and I'll definitely give you some more info.